So let me show you one of the most basic resources you have to have in your tool belt when it comes to investing. And it doesn't matter if you're investing in crypto, doesn't matter if you're investing in index funds or if you're investing in the stock market. This is a resource that you want to get familiar with because it tells the tale of investing and it uses patterns and charts to do so. And right now, with the time we're going through, we're seeing a lot of the markets are down. The crypto market is down pretty heavily. We just dipped under $40,000 for BTC. You could actually see it's at 37,000 right there. Also, the stock market is down pretty drastically as well. And right now, people are in fear and panic mode. So what they're doing is they're selling their investments. And the reason why you want to understand the resource I'm going to show to you is because it's going to tell you a tale of why you should not panic and why you should not sell right now. Because people that understand what I'm about to show you are going to be the ones that benefit from this downtrend that we're seeing. I'm not going to call it a bear market. I'm going to call it a downtrend. There's a lot of uncertainty in the market right now, and what goes down in the market must come back up. So you want to make sure that you get familiar with this resource so you can see where we're at and get a telltale for where we can expect to go. So this resource here is called TradingView. This is going to be your best friend if you're serious about trading, because TradingView, again, will give you not only a telltale of the stock and crypto market, and this is from the time these crypto started and these stocks started up to the second information on the markets itself. So I'm going to use this to show you guys why where we are right now is not as bad as it seems, and why I'm actually buying more right now because I think we're getting a bargain on a lot of these stocks and crypto. So if you go into TradingView, you don't have to create an account on this. Simply all you'll do is just click the chart button here. When you click the chart button, you're going to see this chart pop up. Okay? Now, I'm going to leave it on S&P 500 index because this tells the tale of all the top Fortune 500 companies in the stock market right now. So this is what I want to be looking at. But if there's a specific crypto you want to look at, like Bitcoin or ETH or whatever, you can still use this. But here's what I specifically want to show you here is this is where we are. So if I go into the 1 day right now, this looks terrible. I mean, if we go into the 1 and 5 day, look at this 5 day. This 5 day just looks absolutely terrible. We can see it starts at about 4,663.89, and we are on a downtrend that's brought us in 5 days to 4397.98. Looks absolutely terrible. And in a week's time, yes, that would be catastrophic, but that's not what I'm interested in. What I'm interested in looking at is, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, what goes down has to come back up. So people that are in the investing game for the long term are looking at this and telling themselves, there's bargains here. You're going to catch things on sale right now that wouldn't normally be on sale. So if we look at get these ads out of the way. If we look at the 5 year on this, look at this. Look at the 5 year. So if we look back at 2018 around January 22nd, which is 4 years ago today, we saw something very similar happen to what we're seeing 4 years ago, right? Or 4 years today. So the market dropped. It dropped from about 2,867.53 all the way down to 2,636.56. And we saw it kind of hover in this type of range, 100 points, and even got a little bit lower for about 2 months. And then we started to see it on this climb, and it climbed for about January up to September would be about 8 months or so. And then we saw it go back down again, right? But then what we saw after December is we saw it climb, and it did not stop climbing until February 10th of 2020. And then, of course, it corrected again. So we see that after these corrections, it starts to climb back up right now. So if we just look at the tail of the S&P 500, it's telling a story right here. And the story is, yes, we're down right now. Are we going to continue to go down? I suspect we probably will. But after this downturn is done, we're going to start to see a pattern that looks similar to something like this. And something like this. So you want to take a look at what's going on and compare it with times in history that it's done this before. Because what you'll start to see is there's patterns that are created here. And the people that get really good at investing recognize these patterns, and they use these patterns to their advantage in order to get the best return on investment that they can. So rather than being the scared investor who's going to sell when they see a downturn like this, good investors say, hey, I'm going to buy more. Rather than just being scared of this market, I'm going to buy more, and I'm going to wait for it to go up, because just like we saw in March of 2020, it went up, right? And just like we saw in December of 2018, it went up. So this story tells me that more than likely, after we get done with this downturn, we're going to see this thing start to climb back up again. So it's only a matter of time until that happens. It's not like we're going to be in this low forever. So I wanted to share this resource with you, because if you can get familiar with the charts and reading the charts, you are going to be so much further ahead than a lot of other investors are, and it's going to set you apart, and it's totally going to change the game for you financially. So I hope that helped you guys get familiar with TradingView as much as you can. Other than that, thanks for tuning in, guys. And if you did enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so anything you guys can do to help us get there, I greatly appreciate it. Other than that, have a great rest of your day.